can't put your hands on an offensive player, it's really hard to absorb contact. And I think that's what you saw. Look at the stuff. A team that has good physicality and athleticism as well.
Key again trying to pivot out of a triple team. Eugene Brown won't take the shot. Here's Liddell for three, and a line drive goes down. Here's Liddell off the feed from Wheeler, and Liddell pumps up another mid-range jumper. Which
stopping the basketball. It's not about getting the turnover, picking up the steal. Look out.
Oh, Dr. Liddell. Cringing. We're tied at 36. Ohio State outscored 8-0 in the second half, and Liddell grinds for two. Everybody's telling non-shooters to be shooters.
Yes, yeah, you better be. Because if you're not a shooter, then you're not helping spacing. If you're not helping spacing, then it's a lot harder for your teammates. It's not very closely. Who can play well together?
Yeah, they don't really have a feel for that as yet, as Liddell just barrels into the lane for two more. Their best three-point shooter, his first three-point make of the season, and now a juggle by Johnson just to recollect. Ohio State is out of sorts again. Step back on a line drive. Liddell has been the fixer. Crowd getting into it now. About 10 to shoot. Castaneda turned it over. Liddell and Ohio State the other way. 4-2 and a foul.
Out to E.J. Liddell, and that's one way that he has kind of stretched. And a 20-4 advantage here for the Buckeyes. Looking inside to Liddell. There's some more paint points. They're shooting for the Falcons. 3 of 21 here to start, including Plowden. Again, their leading scorer, a guy who averages about 16, still scoreless here in this first half. And look out, Liddell is checked back in. As well as Eugene Brown here early in the second half.
Bowling Green going a little 3-2 zone. That's a zone buster right much. The crazy thing to me, Lisa, is the in-conference deal, where you have players like a Jamari Wheeler, who's played at Penn State for 4 years, and be in the Big Ten Conference.
Did you have a team like that when you were playing in the conference?
It was against the rules. You couldn't transfer.
Yeah, when Fremantle comes back, they're going to have a lot of weapons. Tap back, no good. Key, no again, but Ohio State.
Attention to detail. Just a little dribble drive, no containment whatsoever.
In and out.
I think got to attack inside a lot more, I think. Get to the free throw line, get some opportunities close.
They're trying to get it into Liddell.
They do.
Here he goes. And there's a whistle. Kyle Young, they'll give it to him. He lets it fly, but he misses. Offensive board. Tap back, yes. Here's Liddell, isolated with Scruggs, the two stars.
Bounce him in and turnaround jump shot.
And he gets the bounce, and Ohio State's back within 5.
No backside coverage. He didn't drop quick enough. Lindsay alert.
Good answer by
Xavier all night.
And now the three from the wing. He got it. Liddell hits the three. It's a one-possession game. In its 4th year of existence. Best crowd we've had.
That's what you got to do. You're going to get clean looks. Move Ike around. Obiagu doesn't show them.
Where thereabouts in the ballpark.
Proximity.
Yeah. Liddell, here you go again, stepping out and knocking down the three.
That's a great matchup, Chris. Stretching during that interim.
Yeah, they were trying to stay fresh after a great start. Both teams shooting 8 of 15 from the floor. Here's Liddell. Well, the little layoff didn't affect him.
Not at all, but better match.
Obiagu, the big fella, hands it off. Here's Kadari Richmond, the Syracuse transfer. Tried to give it back to Obiagu. Rejected by Liddell.
Don't put it on the ground.
Liddell got him twice.
Beautiful.
How about that? E.J. Liddell, who had 8 blocks against Xavier, and then on the other end.
So, a little bit of a match.
And they get it into Zedkey.
Nice cut.
And what a pass.
How about the adjustment as well? He knew Roden was on the...
Tapped that out, the little guy. And here he is in transition.
Nice cut.
Wow, what a find. Liddell knows what to do with it. Orange to Liddell. Liddell, yes.
How about that? Nice little
Soft rims here for Myers. Off the mark that time for Branham. Look at the offensive rebound. Boy, E.J. Liddell.
the power.
They're going to be making this a knockdown, drag-out fight. Liddell hits the shot. He thought he got hit on the arm, too.
He knew he
might have had him cut to the basket there.
He wants to get a little ISO here.
Liddell going to work. He's already in double figures.
Yeah, much better move that time.
Liddell driving, stopping, yes.
How about that power?
A play by E.J. Liddell. ISO'd in the post against Theo John.
And one.
It will go to the free. Instead, it's Liddell in the paint. Strong, right over the outstretched. I did. I did miss the Elvis. I wish we could bring that back.
But we will.
Liddell, three, good. That was a deep that was sent with about 12 minutes to go. That Gonzaga game, he took over that huddle. And the players take over. Liddell, tough shot. Got it! E.J. Liddell.
Inside, Liddell had the advantage. Lundy, good defense. Liddell right there cleans up his own rebound. And the Horns.
Some offensive skills, and the double team took the ball out of Zed Key's hands.
Too easy from Liddell. Liddell, showtime. That's a way to
tonight. So congratulations to Terry and his fiancee Sharia.
Three ball now by Liddell, and he scores it for Ohio State. Here's Jamari Wheeler, transfer out of Penn State, 55 in white for the Buckeyes. It's back inside, and
And you look at the productivity of those guys all across the board, and down at the bottom, Cam Holden, who's not only can score, but can board it and assist it as well.
Responsibility that Chris Holtman's given him, guarding one of the elite offensive players in this league. So far through one possession, so good contesting that jumper.
Here's Liddell's first try, and it goes down a deep three for E.J. Liddell.
Right hand, left hand, doesn't matter.
Crowell trying to answer, left it short, one and done for the Badgers. Wheeler, no-look feed. Liddell underneath off the glass and in.
It's like every team you see, they've got multiple guys who are dealing with the flu, and something that you have to get through. And so far, this Ohio State team, a little bit cold. They've been very good shooting the ball all year, but there's been some ugly shots.
Nothing ugly about that.
I think when you look at Brad Davison this year, he's made real strides shooting from two. His percentages tell that story.
Transfer from Louisiana. One-on-one against Wall. Liddell in the paint. Beats! Liddell against Ilver, beats him easily.
That's twice now.
Against Indiana.
They've done that at a high level all year. They don't turn the basketball over, and set it for them is almost giving them the territory a lot. Mailed it. Tyler Wall a better option.
Davis, not sure if that was poked or if that was a directed pass to Wall, but he could not connect, and now here comes Liddell.
Ohio State has been phenomenal. How about this pass?
To go with 10 points. Davison down to the paint. Liddell challenged and one. Now Liddell, no panic with this guy. And 6, and knocks it down. Liddell, 21 points. He is the total. Open Russell for 3. And Liddell ripped that rebound away from Davis. Over Carlson, 2 more for E.J. Liddell.
You're talking about the best freshmen and sophomores in college basketball.
Liddell on the baseline.
He is so good at just facing you up.
Have options for kickouts when he does that as well. Double-double his last time out against Kennesaw State. Nice follow by Liddell. Right idea, but Webster's just not quite big enough to score over the big fellas in the lane.
Liddell for 3.
E.J. Liddell finally knocks down a big.
Told him that he had to look up the career of Jim Jackson, learn all about him, do some research before he asked permission for it. And our very own Jim Jackson was kind enough to oblige. Oh, good.
Nice slam. Oh, pretty
Easy. Lead stretched to 5 now. Largest lead tonight for the Hoosiers. We had 14 different lead changes in the first half. The head of steam. Wheeler puts on the brakes. They kick it up top. And there's a triple from straight away.
You've got to finish it, and then Nance playing in his home state has to hit that 3.
Yeah, he's from Akron. Stay against Penn State after leading by 10 late. As Liddell, he's extended that range this year. He knocks down a 3. It's Branham, the talented freshman, out to Liddell. The young and the old working together. The bench, Liddell again from deep, and boy, is he feeling it already. 11 points.
Can rebound, and Nance can play that natural 4 position.
Liddell again, over the top. They didn't give it to him. Here we go. He's going to shoot it. And why would you not? Why would you not? Bowie out with 2 fouls. You're already in a little bit of a danger zone here. Inside Key after Young fell down, and he lays it up and in.
Yeah, second or third possession where Northwestern's just been weak finishing around the rim.
That was a great extra.
Absolutely.
In the corner, well, just as I say that, yet another 3. This one by Susan. Barry, who started all 13 this year after coming off the bench every game last season as a freshman. Liddell, tough shot, but why not? Right over. Shot clock dwindling. Liddell knows it. Hits the tough fadeaway over Williams.
Can't be closed quickly, especially with that 3-point line.
And bucket and a foul. Tough take by E.J. Liddell. Now Liddell goes to work. Yes! Career high. Might it be on this possession? Yes, 30, new career high.
Be patient, wait, let the defense move, and then make your move.
That's a know your personnel moment right there. Arns is not going to take very many 2s. Thank you for the acronym. 12 to shoot for the Buckeyes. Liddell against Hepburn, and he gave it up. Arns, the lob. Liddell got deep. Nice pass. 8-point game. We're right out of halftime. You got the full list in your mind now. Liddell, a little fake on the help, and he spun by. He is so agile in the post, John. There's the spin and the explosiveness, and just absolutely pancaked, eaten alive by Liddell.
Now you got to do something with it. That's how you build. You got to build on the energy.
Young in the lane, paused, missed it. Liddell cleaned house and went over wall.
An old vet. He's got a smooth game, and I think it's very similar to what you see from Keegan Murray. I also think as E.J. Liddell knocks down a big 10 from you.
Here's a pen. I got to back up. It's not one of my good ones. Ohio State getting Liddell open for 3. Boy, he has been so playing college basketball. You taste the crowd. You feel the crowd. Liddell hopping, rolled it in.
There you go.
Hasn't taken a lot of 3s this year. He's a career 29% 3-point shooter, but he's confident.
This guy is ultra confident in E.J. Liddell.
And for his 35-point performance, they need his scoring.
And Liddell ties us up at 10.
And I think that's allowed them to stay the course, improve, because older players don't kind of ride the wave.
Great high-low action there. Kyle Young finding.
But he's wide open. He's got to shoot those with confidence.
Liddell on the other end. Foul, count it. He is the first player in double figures.
Good switch out. Hara stayed inside and passed out Kyle Young.
Liddell, he's really perfected that. This crowd starting to groan a little bit here. Ohio State hasn't had a field goal in almost 4 minutes. Liddell changes it right there.
I'm not so sure that isn't my favorite iron. Liddell open for 3. Drano.
I think they're trying to feel it out as opposed to running their stuff with assertiveness.
That was assertive, E.J. Liddell.
Ohio State is one of those teams.
Joey Brunk
kept the pivot foot down, but missed the layup. E.J. Liddell for 2.
A lot of guys from the transfer portal with experience, but no experience playing together. And it's year 1 of a rebuild for the IUPUI program out of the Horizon League. There's Liddell who hits.
Have the ability to feel out the game, pick their spots, and Ohio State's going to have to operate a little bit more and rely heavily on this guy, E.J. Liddell.
Yeah, Liddell with the board. Willis, 3. Too strong. Liddell with the board. Here's Branham. 2 dribble pull up. The drive. No good by Battle.
Battle like Liddell is a tough matchup. You score 18+ points a game. He's got the size too, and when so many teams switch, you can seek it out if you're patient enough. Great value, even though he's not making shots. It's a great floor spacer.
Daniels lost it. Here comes Liddell. Throws it up for Branham, and he lays it. Branham pulls up. It's short. Liddell, the board for Ohio State. 1-point lead for Minnesota. About 5 to play till the half. In and out for Branham. Liddell, the follow.
This is going to be the...
Brunk. And Liddell knocks down the 3.
We always say they are Penn State guys. You can build around those guys.
Inside to Liddell, and he lays it in.
That's tough for a kid like that, man.
Pulls up. That one rolls off. Ogilvy rejected by Liddell. Eugene Brown digs it out, and here
impacts the game.
Daniels picked up that foul. This matches the largest lead for the Buckeyes. Inside to Liddell. Ball fake. Counted and 1. E.J. Liddell now has 1,000. Michi Johnson, no, there's Liddell. Another offensive board and a follow-up.
You got to figure it out, and if you're going to play zone, you have to find out how to be a good rebound.
Liddell got it.
A little bit of contact, no whistle.
Liddell trying to bury Gillis. He's got him.
Liddell, good post, has the step and puts it down off glass.
He's got it out. They're just automatic switching.
These 2 teams met 3 times last year.
He's got to bounce and go out jump him.
Liddell, shot clock down to 5, and he hits.
Nice.
He's led Purdue to the tournament 12 times in his 16 years. What a run it's been here. Off the steal, Branham. What a pass by Liddell, and a freshman coming with some hit. Third in the Big Ten. Nearly 20 per game. Puts it in the deck to the rack, and he puts it down.
Well, Martin had done a nice job.
Points.
No, they don't pack it. This guy gets the most out of his players, no matter where he is coached.
Liddell trying to create some space. Tough basket over Gillis. 10, big basket down the stretch. 12-point game. Liddell out to Young. This is a 3. That's good. Whose number do they call here? Liddell.
Why not?
Jump stop. Floater puts it down. And here comes Ohio.
Quick attack.
Here's Branham. He's been the catalyst. Into the corner. Liddell open 3. Splash.
What a beautiful play. Little back.
Stefanovic's pass. It's stolen. Young. Ohio State can tie Liddell, and he buries it. We are tied.
Talk about legends.
Wearing the mask. For some, it's an improvement. And the jumper goes down.
Little duck in again for Key. Much better job by Scott. They play smaller now.
And that's one way to beat the zone.
This is a tough dribble drive team right now with the wide open middle.
Ayala. The drive, the pump fake, rejected.
They had the mismatch with Liddell, passed it up.
Nice skip pass. Count it, Malachi.
Spin to the 10.
Pretty spin, but he just can't buy one. Ohio State trying to push in transition.
Well, Liddell just took over.
Discard and a dunk. E.J. Liddell. Wheeler. Now they'll get into a set with a screen from Johnson.
What a pass.
What a way to work it around.
Steve's bodies too. I think that's why they're going to it as well. That's too easy.
Liddell,
short corner.
Johnson gets into it quickly. Liddell looks inside, keep it on the perimeter.
Nice cut by Liddell again.
Great field, right into Liddell. Russell, he is a blur. Kick out, Ayala can't hit the three. Popped up in the air, controlled by Liddell. Ohio State is running. Liddell outside, Arms, got three.
How about that dribble drive?
Russell, drive in, can't finish it. Russell, he uses the rescreen and he didn't catch it. Unforced error by Maryland, and Liddell makes him pay with a floater and the foul.
That's that handle.
And the lead is 14.
Kids are so good with that drag dribble. Separation here by Liddell. Filling it. Liddell's trying to load up.
Buckeyes in no rush.
Nice high-low. How pretty is that?
Young to Liddell. Layup.
Connell on Branham. That's going to be a great matchup to watch. Right now it's Mulcahy against Liddell. Zed Key coming off a great performance last time out as the first bucket tonight. Big Ten play, nobody who's shooting a higher three-point percentage than Ron Harper Jr. Adds to that. Meanwhile, Branham left wide open and the outstanding freshman answers. Ohio State 4-1 all-time. Here at Jersey Mike's Arena. Wheeler's pass once again finds Liddell. Shoots over Mulcahy. It'll count and one.
Playing that passing lane.
Buckeyes have missed, as you see, on their last 7 from the field. But Liddell changes that.
He has E.J. Liddell skipping it. You give up a shot like that, you might not get a better one.
A rare 2 from Arns. No, another putback there. And this one for Liddell. Liddell with 8. Baker the only one in double figures so far tonight. Joe Baker with 11. From Liddell, answer, and he will quickly match him. Liddell sets the screen for Wheeler. Young to Liddell against Reber with McConnell there. It'll count and a foul. Patience. And met by Harper. There's Liddell. Fades outside the paint. E.J. Liddell with 16. Branham with 19.
What do you think of Ohio State's pick and roll defense?
Well, it's better play well tonight. Otherwise, it'll look like Purdue. Purdue really struggled, and when you need a bucket.
Into the post, E.J. Liddell with his full toolbox. Liddell ridden hard by Diabate. Measuring him. Liddell scores that again.
The guy that you just want on your team.
Dickinson crowded out Liddell, and he still found Key. E.J. Liddell, the spin. Oh, window.
That was big time. Josh just didn't screen for him.
Jones swatted away into next Tuesday. The Buckeyes, his engine is nonstop. Liddell and Dickinson together again, and the leaner scores.
It's just so
body to body. Liddell tunneling in, can't find the shot. Now he does, and scores. Liddell and Williams. E.J. Liddell parks himself near the lane, feeling him out. Liddell spinning, firing, and scoring. Bate with 4, Dickinson with 3 as we hit the stretch run. Into the corner it goes, and a 3 for
Tech.
There's Liddell. No problem after the elbow in the jaw. Willis. 0 for 5 from the floor. Liddell the rebound. Liddell. Jump stop inside for 2 more. Double Liddell pushing him out. He has just 4 tonight. Wheeler, the open man, with the 3, and Jamari Wheeler. 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot for Liddell, and used every inch of that rim. Here he is again. Willis kind of showing a little bit on the double, now commits fully on the switch. Here's Arns. Off the shot fake into Liddell. Had good position, and you see the result. He's got 8. For Ohio State, but the good news, 6 of those 8 are in this building.
Yes.
Good news if you're an Ohio State fan.
Right.
Liddell for 3, and he rattles it home over Daniels. Another area of
% from the three-point line, and now shooting it almost 40%. His work, on honing his skills, developing his game, every year adding something.
Can he be, as he launches and hits again, is he making his case in this?
Not just a young man's basketball ability, but who he is as a person. I said this is a no-brainer. That's what you need.
Liddell, nice look.
I think to him, too, personally.
Inside Young with a jab and a foul.
On the arc, if you can mix that up and get some paint touches and some points inside, now that takes some stress off the offense. You'll always have to be as accurate from behind the line.
Nice position, Liddell. Ohio State by Arms. And he'll bring it up the floor. Liddell, great position. Power dribble, 10. Zeki. Four to shoot. Liddell has to hurry, elevates. Oh, and he knocks it down as the shot clock expires. Big Ten in blocks behind. And a whistle inside. Liddell.
Penn State before that.
Random set the Ohio State Frost record with 35. That perimeter defense has been tough. Liddell. Pure. Take that.
Cedric Russell gives it up to Liddell. Liddell so far hasn't scored. 0 of 2. Try to change that, and he does.
And Trace Jackson Davis' hand, it ended up in his hands again for 2 and top.
Liddell from deep. And E.J. Liddell hits the triple.
The mental mind state is with young men that despite being a great shooter, you just can't find his rhythm right now.
And inside, E.J. Liddell finds himself wide open. Take it if I'm wide open, and he did there. Now on the defensive end, Liddell, pretty hook shot.
He just elevated. Hated Garden count. I mean, he just ran off 18,000 picks. Beautiful backdoor.
And an easy slam for Branham and Ohio State for the first. Ohio State has a timeout if they want it. But Chris Holtman's going to let him go here, Jimmy.
Yeah, but you don't allow the defense to get set. He's coming back to his right hand off this pick.
Branham driving on Stewart, gets to the baseline, finds Liddell, the tie at 63. Indiana has a timeout.
Liddell back out to Young, and the 3 ends the run, and Young with a little bit of pain. Kofi Coburn back on the floor. Buckeyes just trying to get this guy going. Liddell 0 for 3 to start tonight. Tough shot, and he makes it look easy. And working against Curbelo, a flop warning issued. Liddell will launch from deep, and he'll answer from 3. Now they'll stop it. Liddell trying to bang his way through Hawkins. Jump stop in the paint. And they're going to count the bucket. They are. It's a goaltend and a foul.
Kofi was his message.
Maybe a little bit.
To offset the superb shooting by Plummer in the first half from behind the arc.
3 to Liddell. The turnaround for Liddell is good. He's starting of the first half. Lob inside to Coburn. Working around Young and Liddell. Liddell got a piece of that one.
So coming from the weak side to get a block from behind. He may not be the initial defender, but he cleans up the mess around the rim, and now he's able to come back and get you back into position in this game.
Liddell, traffic cleared a little bit. Curbelo with his head on a swivel as Liddell turns and hits the jumper.
Well, that's the second time. I mean,
Liddell. Liddell attacking Hawkins, who has 4 fouls. Oh, what a tough fadeaway. Big time shot.
And against Indiana Monday had 27. Here he goes again. Across, finds Liddell. 8.5 to play in the first half. Nice fadeaway by E.J. It's off to Johnson. It's a long shot which won't go. Tapped out there by Liddell. Saves it with his volleyball move, and they'll reset. A.J. Johnson out there on the wing against Hart. Liddell. He'll work inside on Scott.
Offensively, when the ball moves, we are much better. When it gets stagnant, we don't share the basketball. It makes it really difficult.
So the first 2 shots for the All-American E.J. lead. Steph, we're kind of seeing the difference in tempo. Nebraska wants to go fast. And Liddell taps it back. Triple of the season. Liddell looking for the equalizer, and he's got it. And Liddell hitting that one early. He struggled at Maryland, missed all 5 of his shots from outside. Here he is, 17-footer, yes. There's that versatility.
Yeah, it sure is.
87-79 in Lincoln. Jimmy Soto's nice move out to Liddell. Now Branham curling and hitting.
The half court.
In and out and back down for E.J. Liddell. For himself, but he missed it at the rim. Liddell, stop and start in the lane. Yes, he's got 20. At 2 minutes, well, Arns was afraid of the over and back. Now he gets it. The air ball's a 3. Liddell is there, powers it up and in.
For illegal screens. Brunk getting the start. Zedke still out with the ankle injury. And E.J. Liddell by Malik Hall. And here comes Wheeler. Liddell. Here's Eugene Brown. Turns, knocks it down. And Hogard. His shot blocked. Here's E.J. open. Fire. Here's Liddell now, back to Wheeler.
Good job on the clear. Force him to double. Jamar Wheeler's got to take the shot.
Yep. Got to take it and knocks it down.
We talked about it.
They love the energy that freshman brings to them off the bench. Here's Liddell. Wheeler, another open shot. Got it.
You can see Michigan State's going to sag off of Brown.
Here's Liddell. He'll pull up and knock it down. Brown got hot and they got right back in it. Here's Liddell. Oh, man. 5 on the shot clock from Michi Johnson. They got to get it up. Wheeler off. Liddell the board. Here's Liddell with 5. Forces it up.
A big game up in Michigan that you can't allow to beat you.
Liddell driving this time. Off the window. Counted and the foul. In the Big Ten Conference.
Yeah, able to use his arms and length and athleticism and that time not use his body to pick up a foul on Devontae Jones.
Liddell off balance and breaks it down.
See, he's awake now. The defense can't react. Now you have more opportunities to go one-on-one and more space to work with.
Diabate down low. In a crowd. Liddell with another rebound. E.J. rises. Rips it. Uh-oh.
That's an excellent read, but more patience by Diabate to allow Brooks to clear enough space to ultimately catch and then finish.
Liddell, mid-range jumper on the baseline, rattles home. That's where he's going to earn his money. And a steal. Brooks racing ahead. Left hand rejected by Liddell. No